us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the UCF Knights and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in with the Knights head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous... The Knights offense will go to work first. And here comes their freshman four-star quarterback. He is someone this offense hoped to build around someday, and someday has arrived in the season opener.
Well, this guy was a four-star coming out, and obviously very talented, David. I was really impressed with his confidence when we were talking to him before this game. Just watching him warm up down on the field pregame, he's got some stuff to him. You know, he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's got a bit of an attitude, and it'll be fun to see that competitive spirit, how that helps him play in this one.
Well, and how does he respond to the hard stuff, right? When he makes a bad play, does he respond? Look, talking to the defensive coordinator on the other side, like a little bit of a grin, like, we got some stuff for him. We're ready for this freshman. He hadn't seen a lot of the stuff that's about to come his way. How does he handle the moment, all of the goodness and all of the bad that comes with it? Can he handle it, stay even-keeled, and deliver the football?
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. They kick it away on fourth down. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So North Carolina's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Right side, it's York. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Knocked down immediately. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Trying to find the end zone. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Gives them a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it. Shakes off the defender. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Taken down right away. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Working the ground game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He's up to 41 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. There's not enough on that one.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Back to pass on second down. He uncorks one deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. They're all over him. A strike downfield. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. This time they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go.
They fake it. The fake, and he wants to throw. And they're not going to pick up the first down on the fake field goal. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Looking for space, it's Williamson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on second down. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Knights will call on their punt team. Searching for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Drops back. It's Chambers. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's past the sticks. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. Makes a grab and room to run. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Tar Heels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They were all over him. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they strike first. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hand it to the back. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Knights decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's York. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Look out! They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He rifles one deep down the right side. Goes high to pull it in. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a gap. It's Williamson. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Knights will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. They put the brakes on him.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
to throw. It's Chambers. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Fires on the move. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Oh, pressure's coming. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Sells the run, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Powers through the defender. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Under pressure. Just gets rid of that one.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second down, going to throw it. And he avoids the sack.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Knights will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Trying to make one miss. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Chambers. Out wide right, it's Warren. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They're only 1 for 3 on fourth down attempts, but they'll try it again here. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're all over him. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on fourth down.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. Fourth down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space, nowhere to go, forcing the fourth down.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Right down the middle. And the timing just a hair off. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires quickly. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Final stands of the game and we'll start with the 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive line.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Rushes on. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And play stop for just a second as there is an injured Knight on the field. This offense has it with really good field position. Left side, it's Warren. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Sells the fake. Throwing right. Makes the grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll move the tight end. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. Nowhere to go.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Lost the throw on 1st. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Farmer. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
It's dropped after taking the hit. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Knights with the 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Turns it upfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
2nd and long here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Look out! Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meet coffin.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Rush right in his face. Out wide left, it's Warren. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. He has 89 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Stepping to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to get the corner. Now the pitch. Touchdown, North Carolina! Great job by the back on the option. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Snap in the shotgun. Oh, pressure's coming. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
Got room at the 35. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
That one's not even close.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season.